So the munafiqeen that are described are two different groups of people. Who are the first group of munafiqs that we said faith had actually not entered their hearts at all? Who are they? They are some of the big shots of Yathrib before the coming of the Holy Prophet. The rulers, again the Mala. But the difference between the rulers and those with that authority, with the privileges in Medina, were not as strong as those in Mecca. The ones in Mecca, well, they had a strong influence there. That's why the minority of people in Mecca accepted Islam. The majority didn't. In Medina, they were outnumbered. The majority of people accepted Islam. So there were just a few. They saw that they really don't have any pull. They can't do nothing. They had to accept Islam. Verbally, they said that they accept Islam, or they actually didn't. The way the Holy Prophet dealt with them is interesting. I'll say this very briefly. We don't see the Holy Prophet actually fights them. We don't see the Holy Prophet killing them. What we do see is that there are verses of the Holy Quran which are talking to the people in Medina and telling them that there are munafiqeen, beware of these people, and so on and so forth. That is happening. But saying, hey people, these guys are actually kuffar, they're plotting against you all, and so on and so forth, go kill them, fight them, do this, do that, no. We don't see that. It's important to understand that. The Holy Prophet didn't even point them out to people and say, it's this guy, or it's the other guy, and tell the believers to excommunicate even with them. Why is this important? Very briefly, sometimes, for those who are thinkers in our communities, sometimes we do find that within our communities, we may have people that we do know, these guys are not here for a good reason. With the right intentions, they're not. But they are seen as believers. We don't have business going around and saying, oh, this guy is like this and that guy is like that. The sanctity of the community, keeping it together, not causing division, not having division, not having confrontations in the community is the greater good. Because of that, you have to keep that hush-hush. Yes, if they come out and they actually start doing something serious, like these munafiqs did in Medina, they set up this masjid, they built a masjid. Okay. Sometimes these munafiqs in our community do that as well. They build a masjid. Okay. It's called a masjid. Now the Holy Prophet, under the disguise of a masjid, how can you come and destroy a masjid? They thought to themselves, okay, this is what we got. We can do this. We'll call it a masjid. We'll gather here for prayer. Instead of going to the masjid of the Holy Prophet, we'll say, okay, we'll be over here, or we have a longer distance, and therefore we're just going to pray here. But then they started getting together and plotting against the Holy Prophet. Verses were revealed in Surah At-Tawbah, if I remember correctly. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about this story. The Holy Prophet is told that this is Masjid Dirar. The masjid was destroyed, and they were prevented from carrying out their activities.